We can get started. We can get started. We have quite a few people here. That's great. So just to give you a quick recap, I'm going to share my screen with you. I won't be able to see your comments, but Melise is here. She'll be able to answer you if you have any questions about what I'm doing. Otherwise, really don't hesitate to wait until the end of the masterclass. We'll have a Q&A session where I'll be able to answer your questions and go back over things I did during the masterclass. No problem. At the end of the masterclass, we'll also send you a short questionnaire. So, once the masterclass is finished, a short questionnaire about what you enjoyed, how you feel about the new planner, etc. It really only takes 5 minutes, and we hope you'll take the time to answer it. And that's it. I wish you all a great masterclass. And I'm starting the screen sharing. Here we go. I'm turning off the video so everything's good on our end. Everything should be fine now. Melise, don't hesitate to let me know if you can't see my screen, but I think it's okay. It's perfect. We can see your screen very well, Ivana. Okay, great, okay. So when you arrive on HomeByMe, nothing changes on your profile page here. You will be able to click on Create a Project. You still have this first page that allows you to choose how you want to start your project. So either start your project from an empty room, start with a template, or upload a floor plan. You can upload a floor plan, an architect's plan, import it directly into HomeByMe, and trace your walls directly on top of it, no problem. Here we are going to start from an empty room. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to close this and delete it. Here to start over. Perfect. You will arrive on this page and you'll notice that all the features, all the function buttons are located on the side. By the way, there's a small change, a little new feature here that wasn't there just a few days ago. So that's great, we'll be able to discover it together. When you arrive on this page, the button to close your page is no longer on the right at all. Now it's directly on the left and it's a yellow button. You go here to see all the details of your project. On HomeByMe, you will have to name your project. Here, in order to save your project, you are required to name it. It's mandatory. So we'll do it right here. Test. And you will categorize your project. You already had this before. Now it's mandatory to do so. This is really for you to properly situate your project and above all to save it. Right next to it here, you'll be able to add floors or edit them. So, I think you're going to love this. Why? Because here you'll have several tabs that are truly new. You'll find yourself here on the ground floor level. This is the floor you are currently on. By clicking here, you can directly change the name of your floor. If you want to name your floor with a specific name, for example, if you're designing a commercial space and the ground floor is the reception, the second floor is the offices, or whatever it may be, you can name them however you like. But what's also important is that you can change the ceiling height here, confirm it, and you'll also be able to add floors directly here. In addition to adding floors, you'll be able to name them as well, for example. R+1 confirm, but you'll also be able, and this is HomeByMe's big new feature, to swap floors with a single click. That is to say, right now, let me go back to my main page. Right now, you find yourself on the ground floor. If you ever selected the wrong floor, for example, you wanted to work on R+1, but you ended up working on the ground floor, you just have to click here, edit the floors, and swap them with a single click. Your ground floor will end up as R+1 and so on. And of course, to avoid any mistakes, you will rename them. We'll do an example in a moment. When I actually create a room on the ground floor, you'll see that we can swap them. That's the big new feature in HomeByMe. And as always, with just one click, you can delete it. Right next to it, you have the Save button. And you always have the button to undo or redo what you've done. Here, you'll find the Help Center. The Help Center allows you to contact priority support directly for those with a premium subscription. You can also consult the FAQ. And you can find all the new features here. That's great, because every time a new feature is released on HomeByMe, you'll see a little yellow button that tells you, "Attention, we have a new feature to show you." You'll click here and right away, all the new features will be listed. This will allow you to stay up to date with the HomeByMe tool. And then on the left side, you'll have all the function buttons. So here, as always, the plan button. First, you'll be able to draw your walls. To draw your walls, as always, you click on it and you'll get a little pen. The function buttons for your wall will now be located at the bottom and no longer on the side. So here, you can directly change the thickness of your wall, either with the slider or by directly entering the thickness of your wall. And you can start drawing. A small new feature as well, your walls are now black, they're no longer grey. You can draw very quickly and click on Finish. In the same way, you can click on your wall and change its dimensions. Here you have an interior dimension and an exterior dimension. As always, you have the function buttons and you can edit here. So here you can change the thickness of your wall, change the height, which is the ceiling height. So there's no point in changing it here, in unchecking it. But what you can also do here, which you couldn't do before, this is the face of your wall. So here, if you look, modify the face in 3D, modify in 3D, and you switch directly to 3D to modify your wall. This will allow you to apply a texture, a covering, a paint, whatever you like. You can switch back to 2D. And here you can directly activate a sloped ceiling. The sloped ceiling feature was less prominent in the old planner, let's say. Here, it's much easier to know on which wall you can activate a sloped ceiling. To activate the sloped ceiling, you simply click on Activate Sloped Ceiling. The sloped ceiling is activated. You can change the height and the depth. And here, you have all the information on how to create a sloped ceiling. It's much more explicit. The idea behind HomeByMe here, with this new planner, was really to make things easier for you, so you can design everything using the tool. That's really it. There you go, a quick step back. Next, you added openings. Openings are doors and windows. You can either click here to add openings. The window is added directly to your wall. And of course, you can change the positioning. Or you'll have another tab later on, I'll show you that in just a moment, where you'll be able to click in the catalog and add your doors, windows, and all types of joinery. Here you can undo your last action. You can also animate your openings. And you have the information and the delete button. Since I have a sloped ceiling, my window is a bit high, of course. We'll be able to change that. So when I click on my window, you always have the dimensions displayed. Here you have the positioning of the window. As for the positioning, just so you know, I'll switch to the side view to show you how your window is positioned in relation to the floor. How your window is positioned in relation to the wall, I'll zoom in to show you. Here. And here the opening side, which is also clearer now. Same as before, it used to be direction inside. It was less easy to understand. And now the direction changes well. Again, you have all the options for the windows, interior facing window, exterior facing window, etc. The glass applies to all the materials and colors of your window. I'm going to change the height. 50 centimeters. No, please undo. Perfect. The button you might not have seen is the undo button to restore what you just did. So here we have the option to restore your entire project, but here it's to restore just what you have just done or modified with your window. You saw, look, if I do this, my window goes back to the original dimensions I had. Next. Second feature right here is the room divider we already had, but the buttons have actually been changed. The drawing used to explain the room divider has been modified, and now you have a much clearer information button. Each time it tells you to draw a room divider and explains how to do it, like dividing a room into separate spaces, etc. To use the two-room divider, it's exactly the same. From one wall to another, you click on Finish. Very simple. And afterwards, your room is divided into 2 in 3D. You don't have any walls, but your room has indeed been divided. And you can add a covering to one surface and to another, no problem. Here you have the button to draw an exterior. Same thing every time. What's great is that HomeByMe gives you the option to get explanations and a tutorial. It's very, very simple. To draw an exterior, in the same way, it's exactly like drawing a room. There you go, and your exterior is drawn. And don't forget to click on Finish. Very important. Here, you have the option to add a room. Instead of drawing wall by wall, you can just add a room. Same thing, you have a tutorial and you can add your room right here. There you go. Done. What I haven't shown you is that you can move your room or your exterior by clicking on it. If you placed it in the wrong spot, just click on your room and look at the features you have right here. And here you have this button that lets you move your room. With one click, you can move it and position it wherever you want. Click on Finish. The floor plan button is for importing a plan. It's one of the 3 ways to start your project. You can simply click here to import your plan. So you have the different formats that are supported by HomeByMe. Click on Import and simply upload the plan from your computer to start working on it. That's it for the first features. Next, you have the search button. With the search button, you'll see that each time a small window will appear on the left. Before, it used to be positioned on the right. And then you had the option to go into the HomeByMe library and lose visibility of your project. Now you always have visibility of your project. And honestly, I think that's really great. With the search button, you have 2 options. Either search in the HomeByMe catalog or in the community content library. The 2 are not connected, but both are categorized right next to each other, since they are 2 separate libraries. And the little new feature is that you now have the option to access the regional catalog, either the US or EU catalog. That means the items you search for will be either in one catalog or the other. This can make things easier for you, for example, when creating your shopping list. Here on the search button, nothing changes. If you want to search for a sofa, you just type sofa, and HomeByMe will show you all the sofas available in its library. If you want to search for a sofa in the community content, you click on community content, search for sofa, and here you'll find all the sofas available in the community content. It's right there. That's the first way to search for an item, but it's not the only one. You also have the option to filter right here just below. You can filter and you have several sub-tabs. You'll be able to filter by brand, by color, and by material as always. Here, if I want a Bobo Chic sofa, I filter by Bobo Chic, and now I only see Bobo Chic sofas displayed. Another new feature is that you also have the option to change the listing, let's say the catalog of your library. Here it's by column, and here you have it by grid. So honestly, it's really not bad at all. It all depends on how you prefer to view things. And it's the same in the community content section. Just below, you'll have the entire catalog. So actually, here we've done a search in the HomeByMe catalog. But here, HomeByMe allows you to select and enter the different tabs of the catalog. Each time you'll have all the sub-tabs that HomeByMe offers you in the catalog, and it's organized not by priority, but by design, let's say. So naturally, when you arrive on the HomeByMe page, you'll start by drawing your walls and adding all the architectural and structural elements. Here, you'll find all the stairs, all the fences, all the bridges, and what we used to call all the freeform shapes, which are now organized here. Whenever you enter any of the tabs, you'll find everything here. And similarly, you'll have either the gray view or the list view. You'll also have the favorites button, which is now much more prominent. You can click directly to add items to your favorites and get information right away about the object you've selected. If you go back, you'll return directly to this page. And you also have the brand tab, which is now much more prominent as well, depending on the category you are in. The second category, doors and windows. So all the joinery, as I mentioned earlier. You have the option, so as you saw, when we started drawing our plan, we had the possibility to add an opening simply by clicking on the features we had at the top left. But now you actually have a dedicated tab for openings. So all the joinery, doors, windows. And each time, everything is categorized. You go in and you can filter by brand, by color. Afterwards, generally for joinery, we really use generic joinery so that everything can be modified. So here you can really choose whatever you want. Next, you have the furniture category. That hasn't changed. The furniture is still categorized by room, but of course, as we all know, but I'll say it anyway just in case, an item that's listed in the living room category can very well be used in a bedroom, in a laundry room or elsewhere. It's really up to you to decide. It's simply to make it easier for you to categorize the items. So here it's the same, you'll have all the categories. And when you go into it, you'll see all the available items. And of course, you can filter by brand. Each time it's exactly the same for all the items. You can very well be in the category here and click directly there. Or here to see all the brands. And select the brand directly to get all the items from that brand. For example, here I clicked on Bobočić. I'll see all the Bobočić items that are available on HomeByMe. Tables, sofas, beds, mirrors, furniture, everything. It's the same for your shopping. It's very, very simple. Next, you have the decoration category. So as you can see, it's actually very simple. You start with the structure and architecture. Then you continue with all the carpentry. You start furnishing and you sort of finish up with decoration and then the coverings. Here, all the decoration, lighting, mirrors, rugs, paintings, you have everything. It's possible that you might not have all the categories that are visible here. Don't forget that you have the search function. Let me give you an example. Vases. Vases will be found in decorative accessories. But if you don't see them, it doesn't mean they don't exist. They're in there. But you can easily use the search tool. Do a search for vases. And you'll find all the vases that are here. Really, don't hesitate to search all over the place. HomeByMe has made sure to give you several search options. And then the coverings. So here you have all the categories that have really been broken down. With paints, wallpapers, tiles, wood, really everything, to make it as easy as possible for you to search for your items. Here, I clicked on paint and right away you have two sub-tabs, either matte paint or satin paint. And then you have all the paints. Same thing, you'll be able to filter. I want a paint that leans towards brown. I filter by brown and you'll get all the brown paints. Brown. To add them to the project, it's exactly the same. If I click here, I have my little paint. Of course, I need to switch to 3D to add the paint directly onto my surface. And all I have to do is click. There you see I've applied my paint to my surface. Automatically, the HomeByMe planner, the category, the library popped up again. Here, you have all the plumbing and electrical items. So that includes everything like water heaters, switches, intercoms, etc. Always well categorized. And finally, you have the community content. Community content, in the same way, you have your own content, so all the items you have yourself imported, and the community content, which allows you to access the global library of community content, meaning all the items that users have imported. You can also filter. You know that you want... let's stick with sofas. A sofa you can filter directly here. You will see all the sofas that have been properly categorized by users. That's why when you import your own content, don't forget to properly categorize the items you import. Because for us who come after you, if we're looking for a sofa but you've categorized it under table, for example, obviously that's going to be a bit annoying. We'll end up finding items that aren't tables in the tables category. That happens sometimes. But really, the best thing would be to categorize the items more accurately. That's it for that. And don't forget that you'll always have the Favorites tab handy. No, there's something I haven't told you about the community content catalog. The second new feature is that you'll be able to add, and I think everyone will like this, you'll be able to add items from the community content to your favorites. You'll be able to add community content items to your favorites. So, I know they're currently working on it to bring back the button in the best possible way, but in just a few days it will be available again. Honestly, it's revolutionary. Being able to add community content articles means that even if it's not your own content, you'll be able to find your articles very easily. And that's awesome. So really, in just a few days, don't worry, in a few days you'll have the little button back. It will appear here. You'll have this little shortcut button that lets you save all your favorite articles to your personal collection. So that's absolutely awesome. Now let's move right along and check out the favorites section. So this is where you'll find all the community content articles. Annotations work the same as always. They allow you to add measurement annotations and naming annotations to your project. In the same way, you can add arrows, elements, whatever you like. And now you'll have the measurement tool, which we didn't have before. I'm going to discover it a bit at the same time as you, let's say. I think we can only use it in 2D. Tool, measurement, there you go, that's it. Actually, the measurement tool, at the very beginning, you had it at the top. Well, at the very beginning. On the old planner, you had it at the top, which allowed you to measure from one wall to another. Here, it's the same. In 2D only, you'll be able to measure the distance between two walls. This is mainly for walls or for room dividers. If you really want to measure, that's what I call the measurement tool for measuring all the surrounding dimensions of an object. It's not going to be this tool, it's going to be another tool that I'll show you in just a moment. So here it's really for measuring from one wall to another. Here you see, it gives you the measurement directly, 280. Here, if I measure from here to the room divider, I get 149 and so on. So that's the same, it's great. What I wanted to show you for the second tool is that if you place an item directly in your project and you want to know how far it is, for example, from the wall, you click on your item and here you have position. So they've renamed it. It's true that it's easier to rename both. So here you really have the measuring tool. Here you have the position feature. You click on it and you get all the surrounding dimensions of the object you've selected. And this really allows you to position your object perfectly exactly where you want it. If you want your vase to be 2 meters from the wall, you click here. You enter 200 and your object is placed 200 centimeters from the wall, so 2 meters. I think this is great for kitchen islands, for frames you want to hang on the wall. If you want a specific spacing, if you want a specific height, this is really fantastic. This tool can be used in 2D or 3D, whereas the measuring tool here, since it's for walls, can only be used in 2D. Next, you have the Photo Studio. In the same way, you have all the sub-tabs of the Photo Studio with realistic 360 images, aerial views, videos, 2D plans, and media. That hasn't changed. At the very bottom, you have the settings. So the settings are those determined according to your project. Here you have the option to display the room names or not. You also have the option to show the area or not. This can be useful especially when you're taking screenshots. Here, this will be the floor plan. If you have imported a plan, do you want to display it or not? You know, for those who have already imported a plan, we used to have the plan displayed semi-transparently so we could keep working on our project. Now we can simply remove that transparent plan and work more easily on HomeByMe without it getting in the way. And of course, you can deselect and select the annotations you have added to your project. You still have the view. 2D, switching from 2D view to 3D view and to the human scale view. You can easily adjust the height right here. This human scale view is great because you can really get a 360-degree perspective. You can always zoom out and zoom in, quite simply. Your character, I know there are people who don't know this. You can, because sometimes, especially when you have sloped ceilings like this, the character can be very bothersome. When you're designing or arranging, you can make it disappear. You just double-click on it. And it disappears so you can keep working like that. So that's great. What I wanted to show you is that here, we're on the first floor, R+1. So here we are, we're right here. Let's imagine I want to add a floor. So what I really want to do is add a level 2 in a certain way. Right here, for example, I will enter level 2 now. Confirm. I have the option to duplicate the existing floor. And when I click here, you have several options. When I ask Omami to duplicate the existing floor, it means in fact that I want it to duplicate. The floor I'm currently on, so level 1, I want it to be duplicated to level 2. And now it asks me to duplicate from the first floor, R plus 1. So do I want my first floor, R plus 1, to be duplicated to the ground floor plus 2? Or do I want, for example, the ground floor or the basement to be duplicated? It all depends actually on the floors you have created. But what's also interesting is that you have the option to choose what you want to duplicate. Automatically, HomeByMe will duplicate the walls and room dividers for you. But here, you also have the option to ask it to duplicate doors, windows, and openings, which we couldn't do before, as well as materials and finishes. And I think that's fantastic. Because before, we used to spend an incredible amount of time searching for exactly the same material that we had placed on the first floor and in the basement. And now, actually, with just one click, all you have to do is click. Yes, I want to duplicate my doors and windows as well. Yes, I also want to duplicate my materials and finishes. You also have the option for sloped ceilings and exteriors. Of course, you can change the ceiling height because your floors remain completely independent, and all you have to do is click Validate. Your second level is right here, and you do have your level. Level 2, which has been duplicated along with the window. I didn't click on sloped ceiling, but if I had clicked yes, I also want to duplicate my sloped ceiling, my floor would have been duplicated with the sloped ceiling. I'll show you an example with the floor covering. If I add a floor covering, so here, right now, I am actually going to carefully select a tile from the board. Here, I'll also choose this tile. I close, that's what I want. Edit a floor, I want to add a floor, and I want it to be a level 3. I want to duplicate it, the walls are duplicated automatically. I want to duplicate my level 2 onto level 3, so that's correct. And I want to duplicate the materials and the coverings, but this time I don't want to duplicate the doors and windows. I click on Validate. My floor has been duplicated correctly, and I have all the coverings that have been duplicated as well, which is really great. As I told you, the floors remain independent. So that means if you want to add walls, you can do it. If you want to delete walls, you can do it without any problem. Nothing changes. It's mainly to make things easier for you during construction. You see here I added the room. The room was not added to the floor below. And in the same way, you can switch from one floor to another with a single click. To delete, it's very simple as well. You just have to click on the trash bin. If you are looking to modify the specific name, or perhaps set this entire floor as the primary ground floor, we will walk through the entire process step by step together to understand exactly how the system functions. Now, we will enter test 3. Right here, it is my level 3 that I specifically want to designate as the ground floor for this project. Because I made a mistake in my plan. In the end, I want this floor number 3 to be the ground floor. I click here. Confirmed. And my test 3 has indeed been set as the ground floor, and all my other levels have been placed below it. Okay. You saw that our level 3 was all the way at the top, so it was really the top floor of our house, if you want. And in the end, this floor 3. I would rather have it as the ground floor. That means all the floors that are below my floor. So level 2, level 1, and the ground floor have been set, have been positioned at level -1, level -2, and level -3. That doesn't mean you can't still change them. If here you decide that in the end, I want it to be either my level 2 or the ground floor, and so you have test 3, which ends up being level 1. Do you see what I mean? You can also, just like that, swap your level 2 and indeed level 2, level 3, and level 1, since we've changed them, and this one, the one we just switched, becomes level 2. Actually, I think that's great. Honestly, it might seem confusing to you because you're not the one creating it. But I assure you, when you're working on your own project, it's fantastic. Because even if you make a mistake in handling or designing, you don't have to start your project over from scratch, as we were forced to do before. Now you can swap it back and especially rename it because otherwise it will mislead you. So frankly, honestly, I think that's great. 0. No, I should have done the opposite. So that you can... Don't make a mistake, level 0. There you go, level 1. And I'll really come back to this with you later when we discuss. But I really encourage you to try it out. Honestly, I really encourage you to try it out. What's also great, -1, it's that HomeByMe, well, HomeByMe already did this before, but now I think it's even better. The saves are automatic. So that means that even if you exit, so really, I advise you not to forget to save, but even if you exit, as soon as you reopen your project, HomeByMe will immediately show you a message asking if you want to recover the latest version, and it really is the latest version that was left by HomeByMe that will reappear. So that's great. So those are basically the most significant new features available now. Another thing that might be good to show you is that if you want to add a door or window, you can just drag it directly onto your project. Did you see that? I just dragged it, so that's awesome. And then of course you can change the height, etc. It's the same for objects. Here, I did it for doors and windows, but it's the same for objects. You can simply drag them onto your project. What else is there to mention? It is primarily due to the fact that the project view is significantly more streamlined and intuitive, and the overall design process is considerably smoother and more efficient. Personally, I find it much smoother than before, and it will allow you to design very quickly. So that's it overall. That's really all I wanted to show you. It's possible that we'll have even more new features coming very soon. As I told you, the goal of HomeByMe is really to have an all-in-one tool in a way. It's not to make you use other tools, other software, or other applications. The goal is really to have everything you need on HomeByMe to design, arrange, and decorate. And of course, to edit the plans. Whether you're a professional or simply passionate, whether you're building a house or anything else. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the chat now. We can talk if you have any questions. I hope I didn't go too fast. If you have any questions, really don't hesitate. And as I told you, I really encourage you to try it out because you'll see that honestly you're going to like the tool. In any case, I personally like it a lot. I'm sure you're going to like the tool. That's all I have. We've spent a good hour and a half. In any case, I hope we've been able to give you a lot of information. Really, don't hesitate. There are still plenty of things that will be released, so really don't hesitate to keep following the HomeByMe page. And anyway, as I told you, when you use the new planner, you'll always get information letting you know when a new feature is released. Tutorials will be coming out as well. Little by little, you just have to give me time to make them. And for Melise to make them available on YouTube. But same thing, that's in progress. Your requests likewise have been taken into account. Also, don't hesitate to give feedback to support so things can really be modified, changed, or added. We'll see each other soon for the next masterclass. I hope you made a note of the promo codes because it's very rare to have 2 promo codes for a single masterclass. So take advantage of it. And really, don't hesitate to give us feedback on using the new planner. For real. I wish you a very good day. Enjoy and take care of yourselves.